Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 9th episode of Hamefura. And last episode, we got to go on an adventure in a Book of Desires. Unfortunately, two of them did not get to go on this adventure. They just got to stand outside and watch other people have the adventure, which is pretty tragic because that meant that two girls that I would love to see pursue their desires didn't get to. That's a very sad thing indeed. So maybe this episode, they'll make up for that by pursuing their desires in the real world. Perhaps. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Mary to try that, so we'll see. We'll see what we end up getting. Maybe we'll advance some plot stuff. Maybe we'll just go for a picnic. I don't know. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, cut. See, we're ironing some clothes. A maid. And specifically. Congrats! I knew you could do it. That is something to be happy about. Definitely true. You could still get stabbed. Yeah, I know, like she would understand any of that. Like it's not my first roller coaster. I know how it goes with you. I meant to say rodeo. I don't know why I said roller coaster. Yes. Some real genuine gratitude there. Something that the original Katarina would never do. That's what counts. Probably just made her day. Interesting picture. Was there something important in the box? Or is it just like a box of memories? I might go back to look at that later. I didn't see anything of note in it. But that was an interesting little bit there. More importantly, let's pay attention to the opening. Because it's still amazing. Katarina just wiggling around her fake snakes to scare off her fiance. And of course, this part will never get old. Just watching this little goober stuffing herself. Bum 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 bum. And you know, as Keith does, just pulls her away from him. It really is such a well done, really good opening. Really knows how to nail the transitions. And then we fall over to our best friend from another world. I do hope we get into that more, that whole other reincarnation of her best friend. We'll let us see some of that. Things got crazy at a slumber party. Oh wow, that is a promising title. Certain circles, your own personal harem, yeah. So we're gonna have some focus on the maid, because I'd be okay with that. For safety, mostly. It's not gonna be a recap episode, is it? Starting to give me that vibe, but hopefully I'm wrong. Yeah. Is there a right answer to this? Okay. Secretly. Sure. We can call it that. Don't choke, Katarina. At least chew. before you swallow. Preferably one item at a time. Because she's Bakarina. Poke, poke. Well. Yeah, it doesn't help with that at all. That'll work. I mean, he was in the tree with her, right? So... to make them grow better. Yeah, just do your parts. You can't say no to that. I couldn't say no to that. Yeah, that's about right. A little bit less subtle. Yes, and then engage to each other. That would be lovely, yeah, we should think about that. I do love when the mage is kind of seen all this stuff, so she's put a lot together in her head. Yeah. Yeah. It's impressive considering how blatant she is. Yeah, his is much less obvious. But it's clearly there. And then Sophia. Probably some stuff the maid doesn't know about her. Very subtle. Is that really a compliment for a guy, though? Yeah, she took that the wrong way. She just comes across as a bro-com when she says things like that, so... Finally gained a Maria. Who really knows how to... She has a big advantage when it comes to her heart, because she can cook. So, the winner's pretty clear. Again, just don't choke. That face says it all. Certain circles. She's a silly, amazing, fun girl. I don't know. Try to put into words. Oh, wow. That looks painful. You gonna get some backstory on that? I don't think we know about that. Reminds me of, one scarf from that one Parasite, the Maxim anime, whatever it's called. And we're finally getting into this. You throw pillows at each other. You do other things. As long as it doesn't get any screen time, I'm okay with it. I want to agree to disagree on this one. I mean, you talked about Katarina, that's the only thing you guys all have in common. Do you like that idea? Oh no. Come on, guys, let's stop this. Because I know it would get screen time if it happened. Does that excite you? Because I know there are plenty of people that would get excited about that. I'm just not one of them. What the heck am I looking at? What did I miss? Why are you an eggplant? Are those supposed to be pajamas? That is... Why, that shouldn't be cute. Why is it cute? I don't... it's horrible, but I don't know. I feel so conflicted. It truly shouldn't look as cute as it does. It's a freaking eggplant. Oh, what do we have now? Oh my god. Where do you even find these things, Katarina? How does that even exist in this world? Maybe we could find something else, though. Something more normal. If you have anything normal. Ain't that the truth? Looks like we already got it started. Yeah, the scene about them talking about who they like would be interesting in this show. All things considered. Just love her lack of self-awareness, it's just the best. That's quite the question. We're very interested in your answer. In particular. Eggplants. Just so intently listening. Maria, you do it too? Oh, what about you? Guess I could have guessed that. I think that would be for the best. Of course, she's the most bold. Just squealing. Trade dresses. Making it pretty clear that she's talking about a girl. Just doesn't get it. Well, you have a lot to learn. So, Sophia, what about you? I imagine just reading together? They're basically all describing things they already kind of do with her. That's quite large scale. Yeah, very ordinary stuff here. I think we may have lost her. Yeah, I mean, of course. It sounds like fun, though. So we are actually involving Anne in this. That's interesting. Who's been awkwardly standing back there. Gonna learn about some stuff about her. Maybe the burn. Maybe the box we looked at earlier. Kind of made me jump there. Interesting pose. What a question. Some of us have already done that. None that fled. Okay. Fairy. Okay, guess she'll just miss the juicy parts when clothes starts coming off. Although my mental image of a girl's slumber party is probably not kind of what's going to happen, though, but I can dream. Okay, here we go, backstory. She was so tiny. Everything changed when the fire attacked. Oh god. Yeah, I should have known we get a tragic backstory and that explains the burn, of course. Wow, really? Well, you're horrible. At least you get to be Bakarina's maid now, that's a big step up. And then we get to this. Of course, when she first met Katarina, she was, you know, the spoiled brat. Still adorable, though. There's a scar. They both have a scar, which is an interesting little bonding point, I guess. Yeah, I don't blame you. Aw. That's really cute. Oh, it's a kitty. It looks quite a bit like my cat, actually. And yeah, she has that picture of Katarina. And back to the box. So these things that Katarina gave her, or? Okay, okay, it's the box. Not anything in it. Gotcha. Oh god, this is just so heartwarming. You know, once we got past the tragic backstory. What's that say? Oh, right, that. We did talk about that a bit ago. But also she doesn't want to do it. Benevolent enough, screw you. The scar is really not that big of a deal. Like, it's really not. She gonna stand up for her? Oh. My god, this is gonna give me a heart attack. She just, like, straight up so honest with her feelings and everything. Oh god, I'm gonna start cheering at myself. Please stop. I can't believe this is actually getting me. That's... oh god. There we go. There we go. You tell him. Yeah, I guess somebody should. And yeah, she kicks the blanket off and everything. She gonna fix it for her. Yeah, she fixed it for her. Oh god, just this is also good. Man, just this is just all so beautiful. I can't take it. I wasn't ready for all that. I didn't know I wanted this until I got it. I think I may have a new ship that I care about here. One that I didn't even consider before, but it's up there now. So what is this gonna be? Okay. What is this about? Yeah, this is a bit odd. I don't think that's it. I really don't. But I have no idea what else it could be, so that's a bit more likely. Like how we censor the snake. Latest model. Even if it's a trap, you gotta go. Food. Okay, I guess that's viable as well. Oh, wow. Okay. That's so... no. Just tacky, just... if anything, just get her a normal one. We're really playing a lot of this out of his imagination, really making me wonder what we're actually gonna get. Like, what will actually happen. Because we still don't even know what she wants out of that. Why she invited him. And everyone's here. That makes sense, really. She just invites everyone, not just him. But they all probably thought it was a one-on-one invite. Yep. This makes more sense. Still don't know what we're gathering for, though. Maybe some farming adventures. Harvest Day, okay. Gotcha. This makes sense. We've got one for him. For everyone. That should be fun. My god, that look on Mary's face. That made it all worth it. That's the best face I've ever seen in my life. It just says so much. Oh, he really did it. I guess she appreciates it. And... what? Oh my god, this is just a disaster, isn't it? But yet she still seems so appreciative of it. That's great. I'm with you there. I should have as well. And no, it's over. Where'd the episode go? I seriously thought we're only like halfway through. You can't do that to me, show. I swear this show's like a time vampire. What even happened in the episode? Like, all I remember was the maid stuff and then that. Did anything happen before that? Everyone just got her the shears. Such a good show. I really should have seen it coming that she gave an invitation to everyone. It just, for some reason, didn't cross my mind at all. And that dead fake snake over there. Oh, there's more. Okay. Not great weather. Yeah, you're still alive and kicking so far. Plot twist, she dies being stabbed by shears. Oh no. What's going on? What? Evil deeds. Everyone loves Katarina. Are you perhaps mistaken? Are you mixing her up with the games, Katarina? Because our Katarina is a good girl that everyone loves. That's amazing and a miracle of the universe. So you must be mistaken somehow. But I guess she's got something there. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see whatever she has on mind next time. But anyway, that was the 9th episode of Hamefura. And what happened at the beginning, I just don't remember anymore. Okay, I mean, I know there was some setup for the sleepover from before. Oh yeah, that's what it was. We had the maid kind of giving some exposition on all the characters. Yeah, that's why I was a little bit worried that we were getting into a recap episode, because I felt very recap-ish. Like, that would be a decent framing device for a recap episode, having the maid just talk about her experiences with characters and stuff like that. But, you know, it didn't do that too much, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be with that. So that's why I didn't remember the beginning, because it was that. But anyway, yeah, we just had the maid kind of tell us everyone's kind of stance, because everyone's a little bit different. Some people are very straightforward with their love of Katarina. They're not very subtle about it at all. Some of them are not quite fully aware of how they feel. So, and I mean, Katarina's pretty much just doesn't know anything really about how people feel. I mean, she's engaged to Georgie or whatever. I mean, there's that, of course, but especially the girl, she doesn't quite see that there's some romantic stuff there. Because, you know, she more associates romance with boys, because that's the normal thing. So, even though people like Mary are just not at all subtle about how they feel, she doesn't quite get it, which is just quite fun to watch. So, and yeah, before we even got to the sleepover, we got to see Katarina wearing an eggplant pajamas. I don't know why she looks cute in that. Like, by all rights, that should be completely lame, a freaking eggplant as pajamas. But it was so cute. I can't. It's not logical. There's no logic here at all. I absolutely loved it. But then we got the I don't even know what you'd call that. It's got lights on it. Do they even have electricity in this world? I mean, I guess they might. I don't know. I mean, the world does seem a little bit, you know, medieval, but maybe they do. I don't know. I know the world has magic, so who knows how that affects things, but the point is, she was looking for something to wear for her pajama party, and that was one of the biggest things of the episode, is we were having one of those, which, you know, those could be a lot of fun. I think she suggested talking about romance, like girls, like love talk, girls talk, you know, asking everyone if they had like a sweetheart, but it's a bit of an awkward question to ask because the person asking the question is there, and well, no kidding. What I mean to say is the girl that they all like is there, the one asking the question, so it's kind of hard to give an answer as a result, but everyone kind of does, you know. Okay, no, this was a question that they answered, because Sophia asked, if you were seeing someone, what would you want to do with them? Which I thought that was an interesting question. You know, a question like that could definitely go in a very not safe for work direction, that's for sure. And we got different answers from people. I mean, let's see, who answers first? Yeah, Katarina answers first and Maria afterwards, but both their questions are pretty answers are food related. You know, because Katarina, she's working on her vegetables or garden, you know, so she'd want to make use of that towards them, which makes sense. And Maria, of course, has her cooking sweets thing that she does, and, you know, she would want to cook sweets for her sweetheart, and she kind of already does, so, you know, that kind of works out. And then I'm pretty sure Mary went next, who just went on like this full-on thing about bathing with them and wearing dresses together and combing her hair and stuff like that. You know, it became very obvious very quickly she was referring to doing this with a girl, because a lot of things she mentioned you just wouldn't do with a guy. I mean, you technically could, I guess, if you wanted to be weird, but you generally wouldn't do some of these things with a guy. So, you know, the bad part especially, everyone was like, wow, how bold. That was quite funny. So what was it that Katarina said in response to this? Yeah, she talks about the dress part, like, you wouldn't trade dresses with a guy, and of course you wouldn't do that. And then Mary's like, you know, well, it doesn't have to be a boy that you're together with. And then Katarina's like, well, I just, you know, assumed it would be, because that's the normal thing, and that's kind of the norm for the game, more to the point. You know, because you play as a girl that romances guys. Although, they did heavily imply that there was a secret route, which I'm still guessing is the Mari route. Maria, rather. I hate the fact that two girls have such similar names in this show. But like the Maria route, I'm still under the assumption that, you know, I keep calling it the Maria route too, when it's the Katarina route, because you play as that throws me off so much. Because Katarina is the protagonist of the show, but Maria is the protagonist of the game. You don't know how much that confuses me, especially in regards to this topic, the Suka route. It's the Katarina Suka route for Maria. Okay, getting that all together in my head now. But anyway, there's that, so yeah, there is that. So, and then we had Sophia, who just went full romance novel, you know, anything she sees in there she wants to do, which is to be expected, although the fact that she prefaced that with something normal, like saying it was something usual or normal or something like that, is what really made it odd, because she's talking about like legendary swords and stuff like that. Just it's not exactly normal at all. But, you know, Katarina knows what's up because she, you know, reads the same novels and stuff, so she knows where she's going with that. Okay, now the next big thing to get into with the episode is the maid and Right. So right from the get-go, the episode gave us the impression that we would be focusing on her because we saw her little box thing, which quite clearly was important with the way it was framed, and just really gave us the idea that we would be getting into some man stuff. So I was kind of curious where they would go with that. So, and before we started getting into the flashbacks in this scene, they mentioned the marriage thing, and that she says she has no desire to get married anyway. Now, I don't think I said anything, but the first thing that came to mind when she said that was, she doesn't want to get married so she can spend more time with Katrina. I don't remember if I said that or not. I might have not. I know I thought it. So that's that, and there was seen to be quite a bit of truth to that, because we went full backstory, and just a lot of tragic stuff, house burning, mother dying, the father being like, go away, damaged goods. It was horrible. There's a lot of horrible stuff there. Like, the scar wasn't even that bad. Like, if it was on the face or something, I could understand a little bit more, his perspective, but, even then it would still be messed up to say. But, like, a little scar on the arm, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not. It actually reminds me of, there's a visual novel that I'm currently playing called Flyable Heart. One of the characters, one of the romance options, has a scar, and one that you can't see until you take off the clothes. So it reminded me of that. It wasn't on the arm, it was somewhere else, but it did remind me of that. And of course, the burn itself reminded me of, like I said in the reaction, the Parasite Maxim anime. The mother had like almost the exact same kind of scar, except it was like boiling water cause. It's a mild difference, but it's still pretty similar. And we went from that tragic backstory to showing the difference in how Katrina really just lit up her life, She was kind of, felt like she was a husk of a person, and her interactions with Katrina really kind of just gave her a new life, She got reborn in a way, which was kind of brought up in the episode. But yeah, it wasn't anything supernatural, but she was reborn in a way, which I think was a really great little thing to have there, keeping that reborn theme going with this. And just, she gave her the box. We saw, because I wasn't sure if there's something in the box that was important or the box itself, but it made it clear that it was the box itself. And just seeing all that stuff with Katrina and On, it was starting to really just, it was starting to get to me. I was starting to really feel a lot of emotions in regards to that. And then we got into the whole marriage thing, as she clearly did not want to do. The guy calling her damaged goods. Some pretty messed up stuff. And then Katrina went in there to defend Anne, and this is where it really got to me. Just, I don't know, she was so, there was no mask here, there was no hidden intentions, ulterior motive. She just came out there, expressed how much she cared about Anne, how important she was to her, gave so many specifics about what she does for her that she appreciates, and it just yeah, even thinking about it now makes me want to tear up again. I don't know, just that pure, genuine love and care that she had there from this, adorable little Katrina. I loved it. It was the best thing about the episode, hands down. She even kind of grabs onto her there a little bit, and Anne starts crying, and it was a wonderful scene. It might have been my favorite scene in the whole show. I think that's fair to say. It was, and then we have her tucking her in the current timeline, and just, it was great. That whole thing was great. That one scene made watching the whole show worth it, honestly. It was already worth it, but hopefully you know what I mean. But anyway, then there was one more scene where friggin' Georgie's like, wow, she sent me a letter. She must really care about me. I must get her some golden shears and then accept her love confession and all that. Then he gets there, and it's like the whole gang is all here, which makes so much sense, and he should have seen it coming. I should have seen it coming. And then everyone else got his shears too, and it was great. They were all here for the harvesting. And then we put them all in the outfit, and everyone had kind of an interesting look on their face, but I think Mary's look on her face was by far the best, because she's smiling, but at the same time has these dead eyes and she's not blinking. That was one of the best faces I've ever seen. Just, because she loves Katrina, I'm sure she wants to take advantage of any opportunity to spend time with her, so she's not gonna reject this, but everyone else is here, she's having to wear this lame outfit. Just, she's probably got a lot of mixed feelings in her head, and I think the face conveys that rather well. And Maria just had a big old smile on her face, because she's pretty in her element, right? She's I almost said foreigner for some reason. She's a commoner, and so there's no real mixed feelings for her. She's just happy to be spending time with her, doing farm work, or whatever. It's more of her inner element. So, yeah, just great episode. I was so worried at the beginning. I was like, oh no, we're gonna have a recap episode, but in the end it ended up being one of the best episodes because of the On stuff, which was also the cause of my worry of a recap, which is kind of ironic, but Yeah, great episode for sure. Yeah, that's all I really got to say on it, but it was good. That's for sure. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.